coffee, and some good times. I've got it set up by the hummingbird feeders. They are going nuts the last few days. Now that I started talking, they all ran off. They'll be back. I don't know if this will zoom in on live or not. Oh, yeah, it will. You can see them. See them right up there. Good morning. Just drinking our coffee, watching some hummingbirds off the porch. How are you, Jamie? Long time no see. Thought I'd try something different. I'm doing pretty good. Trying to keep up with all the new changes. I'm sure you've heard about them. Oh. Headed to work already there. I guess the hummingbirds are getting fattened up for their trip to go south here in a month or so. This thing sounds like a bunch of bees. Very noisy bees. Really, camera doesn't do it justice. There's quite a few up there. I don't know. Trying to get it to show both the feeders. The one's way up high and the other one's down low. So it's kind of hard to get them both in frame. You can see there's several of them up there. School, then work. Okay. Hey, Vic. How are you, buddy? What's going on in your world today, Vic? Oh, if you can see this or not. Oh, too close. This is me. So, kind of got a ritual. Got to have my coffee in the morning. Well, I guess I don't have to have it. I like to have it. Start off the coffee, think about what I'm going to do today, and more like what I'm probably going to break today. If you work on things yourself, you have a tendency to break things sometimes. So I've got to get to work on the van and keep running into problems. It's one problem after another with the van. So, all right, Jamie, thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. You have a great day, man. And I got to back on the Pontiac, work on the cooling system, and do a little body work on it. Looks like we got 13 people in here. Y'all hit that like button. I appreciate it. I was doing my lives on Wednesday afternoon, and I know that's not the best time in the world. People at work and everything. So I thought I'd try one in the morning and see how that goes over. I was going to get out here at 6, but couldn't drag my butt out of bed. But we're up now. I'll swing you around here. You can see how foggy it is. Let me just move the whole thing. It's about as easy. If you can see all the fog, that's a pasture over there. I think it said it was 67 degrees. So I'm supposed to get up to high 96 today. But that's kind of common for the fog around here in the mornings. So, but not the prettiest of views unless you like fog. But back to the feeder, down below the feeder. Hey Rose, how are you? Beautiful view of the flagpole. I think they like that one up high better because it's further away from where I'm at. Every time I move, they take off, so. It's amazing how small they are and how much noise they make with their wings. They keep fed here, that's for sure. So, Bick, are you working on anything? Let's take a break for the minute and flip you around here for a minute. All right. Squeeze it in. I guess it flipped around. It doesn't squeeze in with this down there. All right. Here we go. All right. I thought the hummingbirds would be a little more entertaining in my face, so. At least it's not going to be 100 degrees today. I might be able to get some stuff done, or at least I hope to. I need to pull the A-team van inside and get it in and out of the sun so I can work on it. I'm working on not getting a cold. Oh, yeah, that's true. You guys are winter where you're at. Yep. Sometimes we all forget that. Different sides of the world. That would, I guess, if you're from there, it would just be so bizarre because we have the totally opposite season that you have. So Christmas is actually in the summer for y'all, right? I have to remember that if I ever travel abroad over there. Well, hey Ryan, how are you? Good morning to you. I just showed them our fog. I know you have lots of fog too, don't you? Well, it's cleared up within the last couple minutes. I'll show you guys again. It's look how much of that fog is gone within what, less than 5 minutes. You couldn't even see the grass over there a few minutes ago. It is, and so is the heat. We've had that discussion. Just kind of chilling out, having a little coffee, and watching the hummingbirds feed their faces. We got a bunch of them this year. I think last year we only had like 4. But they like that tree right out there, and she keeps them well fed. So they are all over the place. Christmas in the summer, yeah. That would just, I'm sure it's normal for y'all, but it would be just bizarre to have, we always relate Christmas with snow, and even though we very seldom get snow on Christmas anymore. That's the only time I really want snow myself is on Christmas. And it's not that I hate snow, I just hate cold weather. And to have snow, it has to be cold out. So, yeah, Ron, I thought I'd try this. 3 p.m. time slot doesn't do very well, and I haven't done a live in months, actually. Oh, I don't know if these hummingbirds crap. I don't think they crap on the porch, or I've never seen any. Hell, they move so damn fast. That would give a new meaning to the word trots. Yeah, my hours are slowly getting up. I yesterday's video was pretty much a turd. Um, so I didn't delete it. I marked it as private. Um, I spent the original cut. I probably spent 8 hours on it, and obviously you watched it, so you know what it was. Um, I spent 5 hours on it re-editing yesterday, and I still have a little bit more to do. Uh, I'm going to remove all the AI crap out of it. I thought it was a good idea. Yes, the Pontiac, uh, the pure Pontiac power. Uh, I've reorganized it. Shorten the intro. I thought the intro was a little bit long, but I was really proud of it, and I thought it would go over well, but it did not. So I ran analytics on it, and they very much said it sucked. So I'm trying to make it unsuck. Hey Logan, how are you? That's right, isn't it, Logan? I get a lot of names. I haven't been on here for a while. How are you doing? Um, yeah, music was probably a little bit loud on it, I thought. Voiceovers could need help. Don't even get me started on the changes. I think I got 11 views in about 20 hours. I don't know if that's good or bad, but you know, I I use a little AI for the thumbnails and the music crap, but as far as editing and all that, the footage is always 100%. Hey, Daryl, how are you? Frankie and Gator. My gosh, you guys are coming in like gangbusters. Welcome. Thanks for coming in. We're just having a morning coffee. And Jim Bob. Hey, buddy. Well, I'd say if something else come in here to try the feeder, there's a gang. We have a gang of hummingbirds here. Hang on. The buttload of them up there on that top feeder. Yeah, it's a beautiful day today. I hope it stays a little cooler. The shop gave up on the van. Oh my God. I've got to have it towed somewhere else. Oh man, dude, I don't blame you, Gator. I would be livid. Livid. Yeah, I've had a few shops pull that crap on me before. Uh, yeah, I wouldn't blame that either. That's good. You're doing good, Logan. But, I thought I'd try this morning thing for a change. Like I say, I haven't done a live stream in a long time. All the rule changes. Hell, I can't keep up with everything. I'm trying to crunch to get my the watch hours beforehand. You know, I don't know. They're coming up slowly, coming up better than they were, but I'm a little more active on it. But it's neither here nor there. If I make it, I make it. If I don't, oh well. You okay? Well, that's good, Jim. Unfortunately, I am not really a morning person. As I said earlier, this is me. I don't know if any of y'all can relate, but used to when I rode a Harley, I collected T-shirts. If I went to on vacation, I'd buy a T-shirt at a local Harley place. Now I'm more into the coffee cups. They're a little bit cheaper, but not much. Has spark, runs on starting fluid, has fuel pressure. Yes, Frank, don't forget to press the like. Thanks. Gator, you sound like you're the point where I was with the Mustang. You just hate the thought of somebody says the word van, you just cringe. So I kind of cringe myself. That's why I pushed the Mustang back in a hole. Let her set. My goal now is to get, unfortunately, the word van and another Chevy van, but I have a 5.7, so I don't have all that. All I have is a throttle body injected. Uh, I don't know nothing about a lot of that new electronic stuff, so I tried to stay away from it as much as possible. But that thing, it has been a royal pain since you started on it, hasn't it? A 60s model in college, the old stub nose, yes. My dad, he had a little car lot. He had a regular job. He did full time. He worked for the phone company, but uh, he bought a little car lot. Had a dozen or so cars, and whoops, he had a lot of them old vans. He had one or two Chevy stub nose, a lot of the Econolines, and he even had one of the, and what you actually call them, the Econoline pickup trucks. And he was kind of proud of that when he painted it all up. It was a nice looking truck, but them crazy things had a lot of overheating problems for that little bitty 6-cylinder. Good morning. You're up early. I'm sorry, you'll have to remind me, Classic Car Revivals, your first name. Um, I forget. Daryl, how are you today? I am doing good. Thank you very much. David, okay. Sorry, man. I'm terrible with names. Always have been. Hell, I can't remember mine half the time. Now you. What time is it where you're at, David? Is it like 5? I think you're 2 hours behind me. Sand blasting. I don't blame you, Daryl. At least you're doing it before it gets hot. I have sandblasted several times on old trailers outside in the heat. You get all sweaty and that sand sticks to you. It's just, it's 7. Okay. It's just freaking miserable. Guys, I live in the world of procrastination. I really do. Good morning. How are you? Man, that Chevy truck really looks nice. You do good work. 200% humidity? I know. Nothing like living in the Midwest, right, Daryl? Nine ten. What time it is here? Hang on. 9:10. I'm showing 7 o'clock here. So okay, yeah, David. Yeah, you're up in Minnesota or Michigan. I got you confused with somebody else. I'm sorry. I live in another world of confusion too, along with procrastination. 20 inches of rain in the last 7 days. Wow. Well, I'm sure that all about making it humid, but uh, is it keeping the temperatures down a little bit? I'm gonna run in and grab another cup of coffee. I'll be right back. I'm back. Yes, the pond is drying up. It's got a leak in it. And I tried to fix it. And about like everything else I touch, but the I'd say it's probably in the middle. Right now it's got about 4 foot of water. Um, really can't see it very good from here. It's never gets completely full because right down there is a low spot. I guess it's considered a spillway. Uh, it's all pretty much all berm for the most part because it's a big hillside, and we have such rocky ground here. It don't take much to shift and cause a leak. And I'll try to pull some trees out of it because trees in the pond berm are not good. Along with the groundhogs. That's an animal I don't really care for. I mean, they mind their own business, but man, they like to tearing up the ponds. Well, Daryl, try to enjoy your day. Think happy thoughts while you're sandblasting. David, I don't know if you're still in here. I kind of hit and miss here lately on YouTube. It's kind of been a drag, and I know probably a lot of you guys have too with all these changes. But that's for a bitch session down the road. But anyway, um, I know you were doing things on Sunday evening. Are you still doing them? Your live streams and working on stuff? I watched a couple of the actual videos that you had out. Yeah, 11 and 7, huh? I really don't watch the counter too much. I appreciate you guys hitting the like button, man. They zoomed up. That's great. Not that I probably doesn't do anything anymore, but anyway. So thought I'd relax and have coffee outside before I get back in on the laptop and spend more time re-editing. Yep, Daryl. Not that I ever had any money coming in anyway, but honestly, I started out as a hobby, and I guess it always will be a hobby. But I was pushing. I want one check. All I wanted was one check to say I was a monetized YouTuber. I could care less if I ever get a second one. And that was my goal. But it's almost like that. I don't know if you guys, it may be a regional thing. If you guys remember that insurance commercial or whatever it is, it shows the dude had the dollar on the fishing pole and the girl's trying to reach for it. He goes, you almost had it. I do edit too much. I really do. I do. I know, but I'm anal retentive. I can't help it. I honestly want to try to put the best thing out there I can put out there. And like I say, I worked my ass off on that last Pontiac video, and I just assumed what I did put out there wasn't very good. I know. I can't dispute that at all, Ryan. I can't dispute it. I spend 4 times as much energy and time editing as I do actually taking the footage and uh, anything on the whole damn thing. I guess, and I guess I shouldn't. I don't know, but I know. But unfortunately, well, I was more patient, but now they put a deadline on it. So, um, February 1st. If I don't make it by February 1st, I'm going to try what I can, if I can by that time. And if it happens, that's great. If it doesn't, um, it'll probably never be monetized, to be honest. So, yeah, and I agree. I watched that video you sent me, and I understand where that guy's coming from. I mean, I'm sure he's been monetized well over for years, but I believe this is the beginning of the end of YouTube. I just got another notification about changes, evidently something that he talked uh, about how they count views now. I was like, okay, whatever. Yeah. So, but anyway, I honestly think this is going to be the beginning of the end. And he made a good point. YouTube may not necessarily want the AI stuff, but the mother company, Google, does because they're promoting all that. So, you know, sometimes you can't fight the big machine or big government. So, anyway, let's get off that subject. That's depressing. Practice what we preach. So, but anyway, yeah, I'm gonna give this Pontiac video one more time. I think I didn't have that much footage on it. It was a larger car show than what I actually showed because this was a Route 66 car show. This was just one street that had a Pontiac club. Probably some of the nicest Pontiacs I've ever seen. That many in one location. Yeah. Yep. Well, I have used, like you said, the AI for the part research. That was a big help trying to find parts. It really was. Now, you know, it all how the websites go. It's whatever crap they type into it is what the searches show. But I had to weed through a lot of Chevrolet stuff to find Pontiac stuff. But I've got another part or two for the cooling system that I have to order. Um, but by the time I'm done, there will only be the heater core and the engine block will be the only two things that will not have been replaced. So I'll be doing that out on video. We're going to do a little bit of body stuff on the on the Pontiac, and we'll probably do the rebranding on that video. Um, I got the design at the printer for the graphics, and that was the logo that I showed you, Ryan. But I used your idea about I was going to plaster it on the trunk, but I used your idea of what you said about the other, because you are my ideal guy that I bounce off of. Let me tell you, decals, graphics, stickers, whatever you want to call it, like everything else, they are ridiculous in price. Man, they are all over that one up there. They're flying between the feeder and the tree. There's got to be at least 20 to 25. They must have told all their friends because a few days ago we only had 4 or 5. Now they're just everywhere, which I'm not complaining. Well, this guy I buy mine from, I used to work with him, and he used to do all the reflected graphics for the police departments around here locally. He does a really good job, and he assured me that his vinyl and the way he does his are all UV uh, safe. They don't fade. So yeah, I think these are going to be 22 by 6.5, something like that. So that's what the measurements of the other style of sticker was. So proper bumper sticker. Well, I hope it don't look like a bumper sticker. They'll be one of a kind, that's for sure. And I will give credit where credit's due with the guy that actually named the car for me. So, which I think is kind of cool that one of your viewers actually watched enough of your videos. He come up with a nickname for it. And like I said, I thought it was kind of an insult at first, but the more I thought about it, and the more it grew on me. So, oh, now you can see the field now. There's no fog. Fog is gone. I missed the cows over there. He used to have his cows turned loose. I'm guessing he's probably gonna let it grow and cut it for hay, would be my guess. They call hay something different than what I did for I grew up. They used to cut clover. They called that hay. Around here, it's just pretty much grass and weeds they bale up. But you got to go with what you got. You'll put it up on your Jetta. Well, right now, this is going to probably be the last stickers I buy for a while. Uh, Probably till after February for sure. Um, just because there's no sense in pissing away money for something that's not going to get any return. So, but I'm still no matter what happens on the YouTube thing, I'm still gonna do my things, and I'll still do some recording. I don't know if I'll stay on YouTube, put it on another platform, or what I'll do, or I don't know yet. Like I say, kind of the ball's in their court and how things go. It all remains to be seen, but I have lots of plans, and Ryan, you know most of them. So, um, come October, I'll probably do some live streams on the road. Um, well, you have to understand, Ryan. Not very techy. Um, Hell, I can't figure out how to make the 16 by 9s change to a vertical form or vice versa on different platforms. So, I don't know. It's a learning process. It's a learning curve, and it's a damn sharp curve in my opinion. But eh. Well, yeah, this is all new territory for me for the most part. I probably have done more in the last year technology wise as I ever have in my life. You have to understand, I went to school, there was no such thing as computer. I think I probably got my first home computer in, well, I don't know what year it was. I think I was 28, maybe 30 years old when I got my first computer. Yeah. Yeah, I've noticed. I seen somebody else had made a comment about, I think it was on the Facebook Garage YouTubers channel, that now Meta, aka Facebook, everybody wants you to cross promote. But so I've been putting the links, copying the link from YouTube and putting it on Facebook, and uh, from what somebody was saying, that Meta was locking them down to where they couldn't be viewed. If you do from another platform, they didn't want to share. So anyway, I've been in all them links I've been putting up for the last 6-8 months. I might get 1 or 2 views. I'm thinking that's just crazy. But so they have done something. Take all my videos and upload them to Facebook. Okay. A lot of my videos I have lost, unfortunately. Uh, don't know. I clicked something I guess I shouldn't have. But unless I'm doing something wrong with my film editing thing, um, I have a hard time recovering from Filmora. So what David from Renegade's Garage, he said he downloads from Filmora to his computer and then uploads from his computer to YouTube. Well, I have been uploading directly from Filmora to YouTube. Therefore, it saves it in a Filmora file. And if I ever unsubscribe from it, I think I'm going to lose all of them. So, but I have a few of them that I can probably do too. I haven't even looked into putting anything but over a short on Facebook. I know I watched a couple last night that were probably an hour long, so I know you can do it. Big external hard drives. Well, I have hard enough time. I've got a gaming computer, so it's got a lot of storage. So that's when I had a buddy that he actually builds computers and stuff, and I said, "This is what I'm going to do. This is what I want. And can you build me something or find me something off the shelf that will meet my needs?" And so he come up with, I don't know what model it is, but it's an HP, and it's supposed to, the bigger screen, touch screen, and he said it's It's what gamers use, so he would know more than I do. It wasn't cheap either. I keep all the footage itself on a scan disc, the actual video clip. So, I mean, I haven't lost a lot of the actual raw footage. So I could go back and remake videos, I guess, and go that way. And I've been dabbling a little bit with ClickChamp. Uh, I'm not good at it yet, which I'm not good at any editing, but I'm a little bit of a learning curve just because it's a free thing and it doesn't have all the options. But I'm looking at other options because Filmora is overseas and I got charged twice this year for it. I would like to find a company from the US that has a editing program equivalent, so without costing an arm and a leg. Like big thumb drives, just plug it in and click open. Well, I could probably handle that. I could probably handle that. So. Yeah, I only got a couple in here when I'm dry. I was going to ask everybody if this early live stream is better than the afternoon. I'm thinking it probably is, but probably should start a little earlier than I did before. But I'm thinking about maybe 6 a.m. if I can drag my butt out of bed. So. I had to kind of laugh when I first come out here. It was dark, and the hummingbirds weren't around. Well, as soon as they seen me come to the porch, I guess they thought they were going to get the feeders filled up. So they all come from the tree. Okay, Ryan, thanks for popping in, and we'll holler at you later. Does look like it's going to be a nice day out there today, though. That's a good thing. It helps with motivation. A lot of traffic out on the highway this morning. One last pan across the field. Guys, I'm going to shut this down. We've been on 50 minutes. And I thought I'd try this. If you guys are watching it after the fact, let me know if you know the early time works good for you. If not, I'm going to try maybe next time to get out here at 6 a.m. Central. Or if you know of a better time, let me know. I'll work with everybody. So, y'all have a great day, and we'll catch you on the next one.